Hello, I'm Michael Dubay. I have spent over 30 years doing health-related research, studying anatomy, physiology, and running a vitamin and supplement company. I have done over 190 research documents focusing on dementia-related diseases regarding causes and treatment. Our objective is to introduce you to a non-drug supplement protocol that may prevent these diseases from happening to people and even those watching today that may be experiencing symptoms of dementia and don't know what to do about it.
I'm Dr. David Stone, the owner of Stone Chiropractic Health Center in Michigan, the developer and owner of Subluxation.com, Subluxation Soap Notes LLC, and the founder of Living and Giving, a nonprofit organization. In addition to being a husband and father and caring for an aging parent, I needed to put as much effort as possible into our Cognitive Mind supplement regimen for dementia-related diseases. I welcome the opportunity to continue to educate our patients about vertebral subluxations and how we incorporate this into our supplement protocol.
It all starts with passion. It's all about changing lives. We most certainly have changed many lives with our organic sulfur, and that will continue to play a role with our Cognitive Mind supplement. I'll use Alzheimer's disease for example. Please understand that every 66 seconds a person is diagnosed with Alzheimer's. It's estimated that about 500,000 Americans younger than age 65 have some form of dementia, including Alzheimer's disease. It's estimated there are over 5.5 million Americans with Alzheimer's, and that number could be over 16 million in the next 30 years. It's the 6th leading cause of death and kills more than breast cancer and prostate cancer combined. 2/3 of Americans with Alzheimer's are women, and the costs associated with dementia-related diseases could reach over $1.1 trillion by 2050. This subject is a big deal. The following information may prove to be the most extensive and effective non-drug supplement protocol ever developed to address dementia-related diseases, from possible causes to possible prevention. Research has shown with virtually all neurological diseases that the disease starts years before the first symptoms appear. Inflammation seems to be the trigger with neurodegenerative diseases. This inflammation triggers a cytotoxicity. Parkinson's disease, for example, shows no visible symptoms until 50% of the neurons have been killed. By this time, more connections have been lost. It's very exciting to discuss the neuron and the neurotransmitters and the part that they play with cognitive dysfunction. The objective here is to not use Band-Aids, but to prepare you to not experience a dementia-related disease as you age. Teach yourself as you would your child. When you drive your car, you wear a seat belt, a bike, a helmet. Look before you cross the street. Exercise often. Do you get the point? You don't just put the seatbelt on after the accident. You prepare yourself just in case it happens. Our environment and our lifestyles are increasing the probability of a dementia disease unless you start to change or improve how you live. Medical and scientific research supports this non-drug supplement formulation. All the areas discussed are parts of the puzzle to understand the causes and steps to take early or how to slow the decline if you are in an advanced stage and already experiencing symptoms. This study refers to aging individuals past 45 years of age, for the most part, who start to suffer from cognitive dysfunction and diminished feeling of self-worth. These conditions come with the declining dopamine levels in the aging brain and what inhibits the release. Other factors are the purging of senile cells and the role oxidative stress plays. Understanding the relationship of glutamate and glutathione and how inflammation is the trigger of a cytotoxicity, along with emphasizing the importance of antioxidants.
Our brain cells communicate with each other and the cells in the rest of the body through signals called neurotransmitters. Dopamine is one of the brain's most important neurotransmitters and is the signal our brain uses to transmit information such as movement, control, concentration, rewards, pleasure, sex, and more. The bad part is that as we age, dopamine levels in the brain start to diminish. If nothing is done, you may start to experience cognitive dysfunction, which can lead to dementia or related diseases such as Parkinson's or Alzheimer's disease. Another important factor is brain aging. Here's what happens. When we are young, MAO-beta in the brain regulates the correct amount of dopamine. As we age past 45 years or so, dopamine levels decline. We now know without a question that the main reason for dopamine depletion is the rising levels of the enzyme called MAO-beta that inhibits the release of dopamine. We now not only feel older, but the diminishing dopamine accelerates brain aging. The brain signals cognitive decline, destroys brain cells, reduces energy and sex drive, progression of Parkinson's and other neurological disorders. All these factors lead to a shorter lifespan, so simply put, block the MAO-beta enzyme to protect dopamine and possibly increase your longevity. This makes our Cognitive Mind supplement protocol we're starting as our formulation may offer the benefits without drugs.